So I'm going to tell you guys how this goes and how this is all going. Basically, today, women have killed mutual connection with men. They have completely destroyed it. Like, bro. Even when you talk to majority of women, it's very, very shallow and surface level. And it's not that there's not a single woman alive that you can build a connection with. Obviously, there is, but it just seems like for the most part, the things that are out there for the taking, the things that, the opportunities you come across, women are killing mutual connection with their partners, with the men they choose to engage with. It's very surface level. It gets cut off at some point, and it's like you can only get so far. And this could be another word for avoidant. You could say these women have an avoidant attachment style. And there's probably some of that there, those underlying issues, but at the same time, I just think women, for the most part today, have become so brainwashed that they just can't do it no more. So they basically destroyed connection with men and with partners. And then later on, go to blame us for it. They later then complain about, how there's no more mutual connection today in the world. Y'all killed it. What is y'all talking about, bro? Y'all killed the bonds. It's y'all that want to Snapchat. Do you think guys just wanted to Snapchat all the time? No, because men have chased the women to Snapchat because women started to get on Snapchat. No guy wanted to do that, bro, but unfortunately a lot of guys fell to go and just do it. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, life without Snapchat is a better existence. That app is shit, bro. You're wasting so much time sending pictures of yourselves, just sending pictures or something, talking to people. Bro, text a fucking person, man. Text somebody. If you want to show a picture of yourself that bad, take a picture with your regular phone. Why do we got to go on Snapchat and make everything so crazy? Like, Snapchat is a place to go and build a harem of women or a harem of men. And you're just talking to like a ton of people. Are we, bro? Could you do that in real life? The answer is no. Imagine what you would look like if you're sitting right down beside all the different people you're talking to all at once. How does that make any sense? We're not supposed to operate that way. Women are not supposed to operate in a way where they're talking to a whole bunch of different guys at once. They're not, bro. That would look crazy. That would look insane in real life. But yet over the cell phone, they're doing it. And this is the exact thing that has killed mutual connection and bonding for real. Because everybody nowadays just bonds like a little bit. Like even most of your friends, bro, it's just a little bit. There's no more real, like, brotherly love for the most part. Like I have a few friends that it's like that, and it's the biggest blessing ever, bro. It's the biggest blessing ever. And then you have those friends where it's like they're not even really friends. They're just kind of floaters. Like, yeah, you get along with them and they're kind of acquaintances, but it's nothing too special. And it's the same thing, bro, like with women. It's like everyone's so just barely friends, just barely talking to somebody else, just barely, barely, barely. And guys, like, what is the point? There is no point. But this is the world we're in now, and like I said, women have killed it. Women have destroyed mutual connection. It's literally their fault. It is because guys didn't want this to happen. I blame a lot of guys for following in that direction, doing anything just to make these women happy and all this stuff, and following their lead and following them to these apps and doing all that stuff. Bro, these apps would not matter if most of you guys stood your ground. Because in the end, bro, these women, the best women, want the guy who's standing his ground. She's not going to give a about all these other guys who just fed her attention. They don't care. So, yeah, it's just funny to me how women have killed this, completely destroyed it, and then later to turn around when they get older and they're like, oh, we're so divided today. We're supposed to connect as human beings and stuff like this, and a whole bunch of nonsense, bro. Like, it's absolutely insane. And they're the ones that have done it in the first place. Do you guys understand how many opportunities those types of women have had with guys? And they are the ones that killed all the connection, and then later turn around when they no longer have connection, and all of a sudden they're needing it and craving it, and they actually want connection with one guy, and now they say, oh, we're so disconnected today and all this stuff. As if you weren't doing some crazy shady shit for so many years of your life. Oh, no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. You were. I don't know what else to tell you. Yes, you were. Women do and say things in the exact moment, whatever benefits them, bro. That's all they do. They will go from not caring about connection, girl power, girl life, with my friends, taking these vacations, acting like men don't matter that much. They're doing all this stuff. But low-key, men always matter to women. What do you think they're doing on these vacations, bro? What do you think they do when they come back home? All of a sudden, they're on the dating apps again, and they're talking to so many men again, and they're doing this again, and they're doing that again. But then when they go on a vacation, oh, they ignore all the guys from their hometown and 2 hours within range, and they go on these trips. And what do you think they're focused on those trips? Having fun, their friends, drinks, scenery, and men. Too easy, bro. They expect us to sit back like some dumbasses and just fall into their little fantasy life of what they want when they want it. Get out of here with that. Absolutely not. You can return to the streets anytime you'd like. Get out of my face. You do not qualify for myself. You will never qualify for myself. You will forever be for the streets. You will never get my last name. You will never have my seat. You will never earn that. And later on, bro, I'm telling you this right now, they cry and they pout because of what they done. No accountability. They can't see through their own BS because they make up their own rules as they go. Like I said, one moment, nothing matters, connection don't matter, I'm young right now, all this stuff. Later on, they get older. All of a sudden, connections become a little more important to them. Oh, it's so important. We are lacking connection in the world. We need it. We're supposed to have it. They switch up real quick. It's funny, bro, what women are like. It's funny the things that they do, and you just see through it, and it's like they don't understand that you even see through it, but I do. You think you're going to fool me? You can fool some really stupid guy out there. You can do that, but I'm not that guy, and you're not going to fool me. You can fool somebody else. But you're not going to care about the guy you fool because he's not good enough for you. And yeah, it's pretty funny. It's funny the way they operate. The audacity, bro. The audacity. The audacity. Us men, bro, we enjoy the simple things in life. Like this, these are reusable cups, by the way. I don't drink Starbucks every day. Probably less than once a week do I get a Starbucks. It's just some tea that I made. It's a spearmint tea. That's what if you guys didn't know, that's what I'm drinking all the time here. It's just a simple spearmint tea with water warmed up in this cup. Drop it in. It's pretty good. It's warm. I enjoy actually just sipping on it like 2 or 3 times per video. It's pretty good. Mellows you out a bit, sets the tone, sets the mood. I actually don't really like drinking coffee that much during videos. I've done it a few times, but I don't know. It just gets me going like too much almost, and you're just like... But this is just good. But anyways, yeah, this is where we're at. It's pretty funny because they always be doing this, bro. It's all the time. They just think life works in their favor 24/7 because at one point they can make it that way. At one point, bro, a lot of women can make it that way. You just can't do it forever. And that's your mistake. Your mistake is overlooking how much more power the men you want are going to have over yourself and how little leverage you have. And it's game over. Because it only gets worse for you as you age. It only gets better for us. As we get a bit older, more experienced, more successful, more powerful, more attractive. I'm not making these rules up. It's literally how it is. So women just overlook everything, bro. They just think they're trying to manipulate every step of their life, and that's where you're going wrong. That is unfair. That is foul. Y'all are foul. And act like you're not. Were you being damn near a perfect woman in God's image? Absolutely not. And no one's perfect. But you're very imperfect. Like extremely imperfect. You be doing too much there. Daffy Duck, you be doing too much. Too much. Unhinged. Wild. Too much. No discipline. Nothing. Just unhinged. Not attractive. Lack of self-control. Lack of listening skills. Nothing. Just nothing. And that's your downfall because you don't care enough to have it. Because you're manipulative. And you want to manipulate every little thing in your way, and that's just, you're literally annoying. You're an annoying human being, and you're not honest. I can't tell you guys the amount of women that have lied blatantly. Like, to me. Like, blatantly lied, bro. Easy as anything. Like, bro, you couldn't be a worse liar. Couldn't be worse. But that's the kind of stuff you see, and it's very eye-opening. It's very eye-opening, bro. Like, what do you expect me to do? Just roll over for you? Yeah. And just be stupid? You would love that. You would love that. I'm telling you guys right now, they would love that if you were to be stupid. These types of women, bro, they would love nothing more than to get you entangled with this crazy, chaotic way of life that they have planned on the horizon trying to come into your life. They would love you to be naive. And the fact that you're not upsets them. Ain't good. You upset me. You upset me when you decided to do some unhinged shit that disqualified you from my life forever. That's upsetting. The potential you had and the stuff you went and done. I'm telling you, bro, it don't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how good you are, bro. Some of these women out here, bro, they want to live their life. And they want to make their own rules. They want to go and do a whole bunch of shit. And bro, when you know what they've been up to, you just cannot look at them the same. They automatically turn into a woman that is for the streets. Forever. You cannot get it out of your head. How could you be with someone knowing their past like that? How could you be with someone knowing all the stuff they've done? And all they've went through and all they've been through. Like, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, man. A lot of these women, they're going to hide a lot of shit from you. They're going to hide a lot of stuff. And they're going to act like they're just amazing. They're going to act like they didn't do all the stuff they've done. And you know what's funny? If you're stupid enough to fall for it and you actually get to know the person and you start to build a connection with them, later on, you're going to figure out everything and it's going to blow you away. But that is their goal. That's a 304's goal, is to build a bond with yourself and then to later have everything expose itself. They do this because they know if they can get you to like them, then you're probably not just going to leave them when things just go so far. Even if you end up finding out about a whole bunch of stuff that has happened. They figure that's their best bet, and slowly they're going to start to tell you everything about themselves, and you're going to figure it out, and it's going to be like, oh my God. Just mind-blowing, bro. Just mind-blowing. Like, man, how can you have that around? How can you have that around? You just can't. You're just not going to be able to look at the person the same. It's like, damn, like, you've done all this. Like, you must be insane. You must be crazy. And you know what? You come to find out later on, they are crazy. That's the thing, bro. That's why women don't understand why we don't want to date them when they're former 304. Actually, they are a 304. They wonder why we don't want to date them when they're a 304. Because crazy stuff always ends up happening. Emotional abuse, verbal abuse, sometimes physical abuse. A lot of stuff. You're going to see some unhinged shit, and that's because they have a crazy past where crazy tragic events have happened. And they had no control over what was going on because they're a female. And they did not have a male in their life to set them straight. They lived by themselves, unhinged, going wild, making their own decisions, never actually allowing themselves to connect to a man and to take his lead. They just make their own decisions and go crazy. And that's why they're so damaged. Because they don't understand how things actually work and operate. And it's a tragedy, but it is what it is, guys. There's not much we can do about it. Once you understand that you're dealing with a 304, you have to get out of there, man. I'm telling you right now, you gotta get out of there. These are the same people, bro, that later on in life, they done so many things and they start to complain about how, oh, we're so divided and not disconnected as a society and all this stuff. And that's not even the truth. A lot of people are connected today. It's just these gremlins out here. It's just these 304s. Y'all decided to be disconnected and all of a sudden you want connection. One day you don't care about it. One day you're just living your life and oh, you're free and young and wild and all this stuff. But then one day, oh, it's so important. It's important now. Yeah, because your time is ticking. They understand while they still have a little bit of looks and beauty on their side that they have to strike now because they're about to get old as the hills. So it's incredible, bro. Where did we go so wrong why were we not dating the girls that were 20 years old when we were 22? Like, what happened to that? I tried it. And I succeeded in dating these girls, but to keep them is a different thing. And they go off the rails. I dated girls, bro, that were very preppy and very, very, very hot, very attractive. Around those age ranges. And they cut it off because they're young, they're wild, they're free. We're talking you're dating this girl for 8 months and all of a sudden she wants to call it off because she got to focus on school and all this stuff. And then you come to find out she's going to the clubs, and not only is she going to the clubs, she's doing hard drugs. This is a young girl, bro, like, at the time, very, very attractive, very pretty. Someone you would not expect to do it, and it's like, what? Oh, what? Like, she's doing that? That's insane. That's crazy. It's honestly sad. And this same person, serious daddy issues. Serious daddy issues, bro. So, even when I was dating her, man, like, and this was not like my ex. We actually never became official, me and this girl. This was an 8-month thing in the past. This girl went on to be a nurse. She was 18, I was 20, and she was surprised one time, like, how much her dad liked me, and she was kind of jealous about it because it's like, I don't know. I guess her dad never paid much attention to her and her sisters, but, like, what do you expect? Like, men have work to do. I don't know what else to tell you. And yeah, he should be there some, but yeah, women need a lot of bonding, a lot of attention, bro. A lot. And if they don't get what they want, it causes a lot of issues. And I get it. Like, she probably should have had a better bond with her dad, but I don't know. It's just funny because her dad would even comment on some of my stuff on social media at the time, and she would just be like, wow, like, my dad really likes you. And she wasn't, like, bitter about it or nothing like that. Not mad at me, nothing like that. It was just, I could tell by the way she was saying it, she was a little bit like, damn, like, my dad likes him more than me. And it kind of like, it didn't make her dislike me or anything towards me. It was more so her dad. But yeah, man, you see people like that with potential go on and do things like that, and it's like, damn, man. Like, I could have been married, bro, like, more than 5 years ago. Easily, bro. But with kids now, whole ass family, all that stuff, and man, I'm telling you now, everything just happens for a reason, and there's no explaining it. It just is what it is. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I just think this take is pretty funny, how many women out there later on in life want to come and say things like, oh, we need connection, we're so disconnected as a society and all this stuff, when it's y'all that did it. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all's the ghosters. Y'all's the one that builds something, and all of a sudden the littlest thing that goes wrong and y'all just leave. Every time. Look at the divorce rates, look at everything. But they want to act like it's not like that, but it is like that. They just don't never want to be wrong, bro, or take accountability, but it is what it is. I just find the contradictions very interesting. Very contradictory. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that is the video for this evening, and yeah, we'll see y'all in the next. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to come follow me on Instagram. The same username is here on YouTube. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.